The company, which owns Leicester City and funded the club's rise to become 2016 Premier League champions, is to face multi-million-pound corruption charges in Thailand. A judge at Thailand's Central Court for Corruption and Misconduct Cases ruled at a hearing on Monday that criminal allegations presented to the court in July should go ahead against King Power, the Kashrik company owned and run by the Leicester chairman, Vichai Srivardhanaprabha, and his son Ayawat. King Power is accused of having corruptly shortchanged the Thai government of 14 billion baht £327 million, its agreed share from the company's lucrative duty-free monopoly at Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi airport. The lawsuit, filed by Chanchai Sarasinharat, former deputy chairman of a government anti-corruption subcommittee, alleges that King Power and one of its executives colluded with airport employees to pay the government only a 3% slice of the duty-free revenues. The original 2006 grant to King Power of the franchise, at one of the world's busiest airports, required 15% of the income to be paid to the government, according to the charges. King Power said in July that if the case was brought to trial, it would be vigorously defended. The judge has accepted that the case should proceed against 14 Airport of Thailand officials, 3 King Power companies and 1 company official. The chief operating officer of King Power International, who is also the group vice chairman, Sombat Dekapanichkul, is the King Power executive charged personally. Vichai and Ayawat Srivardhanaprabha are not personally named as defendants. In her ruling, the judge said from the examination of the lawsuit, the court sees that the case is within the authority of the Central Court for Corruption and Misconduct Case, and the lawsuit is in accordance with the Procedures for Corruption and Malfeasance Case Act. King Power is understood to have filed a libel lawsuit against Chanchai in February this year, claiming defamation in statements he made alleging corruption before his criminal petition against the company reached the court. Chanchai could not be immediately reached for comment. King Power bought Leicester City for a reported £39 million when the club was in the Championship in 2010, then loaned the club more than £100 million to sign players and bankroll wages and losses, an investment which paid off spectacularly when the club won its shock Premier League title in 2016. Vichai Srivardhanaprabha established King Power in 1989 with one small shop in Bangkok, then gained access to major wealth when his company was granted the exclusive franchise for duty-free sales at Suvarnabhumi airport. At the time, the Prime Minister of Thailand was Thaksin Shinawatra, who was ousted in a military coup soon afterwards and fled the country. Thaksin bought Manchester City in 2007, then sold the club after a year to Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan of the Abu Dhabi ruling family. In Thailand, the military, and Thaksin's bitter rivals, remain in charge. The prosecution and defense in the criminal case will now submit further evidence and lists of witnesses to be heard, with suggestions that the case may come to trial in March. In the original lawsuit, Chanchai listed the current Prime Minister of Thailand, General Prayuth Chan-o-cha, as the second witness. King Power responded to the criminal petition in July by saying in a statement the allegations in question are categorically denied. King Power has always followed and been absolutely committed to the highest standards in proper and ethical business practice. We are proud of our company's good name and honest reputation and will fight rigorously any attempts to discredit them. It is not clear whether the case would have any impact on Leicester City if it proceeds and is proven. Premier League rules prohibit people from owning more than 30% or being a director of a club if they have been convicted of a criminal offence of dishonesty, but there is no precedent for companies involved in club ownership, rather than individuals, being charged.